Time flies by. And
All right, settle down, everyone. Is it about the gray birdie? Nope. Today's story will be about the woolly warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination. Legend says that to reach this gateway, you must yet countless before setting. Should you pass through now? Answer me if you'd ask me.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be...
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame? Oh, so this is the kind of choice a grown-up would make. See? Everyone's wishes are different, which also makes their journeys unique. And among these people, there's a small adventurer that goes by the name of Woolly Warrior. When asked about her desires, she replies, I do not seek wealth or honor. But Fairy Cloudy, greatly puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask, if you desire neither wealth nor honor, why do you choose to venture to the Gateway of Wishes? I have but one wish, to be reunited with my family. Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior. Very well, then believe in my tale and close your eyes, little warrior and her companions. When you open your eyes, a brand new adventure shall unfold before you. Once we've completed the story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion accept this invitation?
Where am I?
Hey, hey! Over here!
Is that Encore?
You must be new to this place.
Gateway of Wishes?
That's great! How about we team up? Since it's your first, this is you're in luck. I know this place like yippee! Fairy Cloudy, once we're there. Please don't hurt me! Beware! This is where many woolly stories begin. When a story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story this time, we should get to the end pretty soon. You're... Woolies, let's race! Oh, look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. Wow, exquisite! Woo! Cloudy Fairy. She gets scared pretty easily.
She's even got all.
So, you're searching? Yes! Next! And finally, once you've perfect. Now that we have clues, all we need to do now is go through the— Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy. Yep. Something you need?
Speeding up.
Welcome back from the Woolly Kingdom. Yuppers! It's where all the woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home. With their help, Encore can even invite friends for a visit. But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up. You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a surprise. I know, right? You and I work great as a team. Encore really enjoys this story. In it, Woolly Warrior and her companions work their way out of all kinds of trouble, just like we did. Mom said that as long as you believe, the stories will give you strength. So whenever I think of them, it makes— And Encore wants to share this warm feeling with you. Because Encore— But this, if you are, you should join Encore. Sure. Now, the joys of the— Once we know what the audience— After all, it's the applause that make— Okay, look! That girl by herself over there. Encore wonders what she thinks about the story. Come on, let's go ask her. Hey, I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name?
I'm Ying.
Ying. Got it. This is Rover. She's the captain of Team Woolly.
Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right? I actually have something to ask you.
Ask away. Encore will answer anything.
Okay. Is it true that after gathering all 3 relics, you can have your wishes come true?
Yeah, it's what it says in the story.
I'd like you to see this.
Let me see. It's a map on a piece of wood. That looks like a lighthouse. And a giant rock over here. But Encore can't really tell exactly where it is. can tell just from that? Oh, you must have been to every corner of Jinzhou. There. An area on the map is circled out with a sword-shaped sign on it. Could this be a treasure map? Uncle remembers that at some point this map...
It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time. I remember in that play, the adventurers wanted to have their wishes come true. After watching it, but she was always busy with work. Then, one day, she told me she wanted... But now, I want to see my mom again. There are... The grown-ups all said that Mom was on a mission somewhere far, far away. But I felt like they were hiding something from me. I knew Mom was never coming home. But I just wanted to see her again. And then I thought of her treasure map. I told Dad about the map. And he just hugged me and didn't say anything. But when I heard your story...
Then you should join our team! Encore knows that grown-ups always say that kind of thing. Encore's heard of... Like this treasure map? Yup. Since your mom left you, plus Rover... Now, the clue to the ending... Team Wooly is ready to roll out. Objective, the 3 relics. I'm not really familiar with...
Yeah.
That's why she said she...
All right then, it's settled.
Speeding up. Speeding up.
According to the treasure map, the sword should be around here somewhere.
Why are there so many Tic Tacs?
They look real...
No need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe. You probably... That's right, because she had all... Just like the situation...
Let's make this quick. Leave it to me.
Stay behind me.
Take that! Grenade!
Stay behind me. Speeding up.
You two were incredible.
You betcha! Wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover? We'll take on anything they chuck at us. Quick! Let's check and see if the sword's around here. Oh, it's a bit too high for Ying and me to reach.
I got it.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
Well, random twists and moments do happen here and there.
We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play.
Just keep looking ahead and it won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
Against the winds. Against the winds. Against the winds.
So, is this the sword in the story that can slice through anything?
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage.
Huh. The sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece, too. Look, there's a letter.
What does it say?
My dear little warrior, you found the first relic. Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword. How could this ordinary wooden stone feel all the challenges you faced along the way? The waves, yet still, you continue to end this. Seeming
Is the proof of your courage.
Yeah, that's what it says in the letter.
Did it also appear in other Woolly stories?
Anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still...
It goes on to say, to have your wish you need not look far, as the shield that's in a land cup.
I know just.
Then let's go check it out.
Against the winds. Against the winds.
We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reached their second destination. And they say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test. Yeah, that's the spirit. Ying can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle. If anyone finds anything interesting, show me and we can take a look at it together.
Okay.
This should suffice for a while.
Bingo. Huh.
Well, did you find the shield? Way to go!
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood.
But look how well made it is! With the sword of courage in one hand and the shield of faith in the other, it's an invincible combo. The person who crafted this shield? Time for clues about the neck. Hurry! Ying!
Okay. Congratulations. Although if you ever the firm book now, I bring with you
The guard?
the garden. Oh,
Fantastic! Then
Let's reach farther destinations together. Synchronization. Let's reach farther destinations together. Synchronization. Speeding up. Against the winds. Speeding up.
this is it.
this place?
It is not, but this is my mom's garden. Before she left, I watered them every day, but these flowers only bloom. Dad told me. I understood that. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are... And here... Oh, thank you. Actually, might have left this. Maybe it is like, and I may never get to see, but Mom must have wanted. I am happy. I'll definitely. I think we should end our adventure here.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. Even though we finished fighting, there's still How about you
Tomorrow?
Yeah. If you... Yup! See you tomorrow. Do you think this is a good ending to the story? If this was a story, but Encore still feels like something's missing. In this ending, she didn't even make it to the gateway of just like in the... What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end? If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again. After such a wonderful and interesting adventure, she must have so much to say to them. But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map? Ying said she'd already forgotten what most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the woolly warrior's sword. But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother. Wanna guess how I found out? Yeah, that play was about the woolly warrior's story, and I remember each and every part of it. Because that play was a gift from my mom. Now time for a story from Encore. In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother, playing as the woolly warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in a theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up, bringing the woolly kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the woolly kingdom becomes real, and the woolly warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain, looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The woolly warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the woolly warrior's adventures, so the woolly kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the woolly warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore. Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show, but at the time, but her illness, Encore didn't. Mom just asked me, so I told her. It was right around that Mom told me after she left. Whether it was in the Withy store later on, now she has because fight is the only way. That's why. Yeah, she saw just our time with Ying. Even though Will Ying's in the end, she said she looked. Encore knows my stories were it was Mom. That's why and it's why this story deserves a Rover. But what? Oh, there's no way we can in the story.
I remember Cloudy. You also went. This means the fun.
course, Encore could invite, but the kingdom is only those who build. We should encore him. How you mean? Let's see if she has any.
Against the winds. Against the winds.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena. Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope? I see. But according to the story, the flowers that can reflect or wintry boughs. It can also be duvet. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons. So it'll be hard to put them together, let alone... Yeah, that's a bit different. Flowers may... It's not the same feelings? Oh, I know! Since we can't really make a wreath of... Yeah, exactly! When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask if I was feeling happy. At this point, it really doesn't matter what... We should make a wreath. I see what you... That's right! When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all... Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath. Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go! Have you found the flowers you want? Look how pink... And these? That's quite the... Encore picked flowers that resemble everyone. If we... Oh, that's pretty... Leaf? It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings. So we should leave a spot and let her... Got it. Thank you so much, Verena. Rover, when the wreath is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon.
Speeding up. Beware.
Don't let your jaw drop yet. Ouch! Wow! Woo! Wee! Woo! Wow! Wee! Wow! Wee! Woo! Here comes Master Yoo-Hoo!
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Cycle of corruption. Caution is advised.
Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless!
Against the winds.
Rover, you're here! You're right on time. Encore has just set everything up. See this little stage? Cosmos and Cloudy helped me set it up. Pretty impressive, don't you think? Cloudy says, right on! That's teamwork for ya! I know this is just a small stage for storytelling. I wanted to try the way Mom used to do it. She and I started the Woolly Warrior story after all. Besides, it'll be more fun this way. Uncle wonders if Ying will show up today. We didn't really pinky promise.
Encore, Rover? Thank you.
All right, now that Team Woolly is fully assembled, is everyone ready for the story?
Ready.
This is the small stage Encore made for the play, where the warrior's adventure continues. Does anyone remember where we last left off?
Oh, I know.
That's right, with the mountain being in the end. Later, but with the... Unfortunately, they gather the pink flower this route.
And that is the moral.
Her companions remark so. The reef isn't fully complete. Ying, this route...
My feet, I know. But those are...
What if we could...
In the store.
That's right, just like how it inside. So, Great!
Would you look at the sky?
Rover and I can be your guide. This story is gonna be longer than the last one. It looks like the and the door to make wishes should be in the deepest. What are your orders, Captain?
Yes.
Let's get going.
How do we get across?
No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across.
There's a puzzle.
Encore knows what to do. Encore played these with Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and it'll open a secret door. It's one of the most important puzzles in Woolly Warrior's story.
It's open.
Great job, Rover. Let's... an airstream. We can use it to fly up.
Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. It's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around for clues.
Wow! You solved it in one go?
There are so many monsters.
They're not stopping anything.
Yeah. Oh, Mom gave me this sword that can cut through anything. Take this!
Citizen! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure. Woolies, let's race!
More puzzles here.
Those markings in the...
Sounds like an airstream appeared. Let's head back and check it out.
Are we flying again?
Yay! Fly time! Oh. Oh, the wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
What happened?
Don't worry. This means the story of the... There has to be more, right? Finders keepers.
Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Don't let your jaw drop yet. All eyes on me. Woolly's attack. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Woolies, let's race. Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure. There has to be more, right? Time for Encle's aerial recon. Oh. Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues? Time for Encle's aerial recon. We're up, maybe. And now, is everyone ready?
Ready. I'll be able to see my mom soon.
Right. Through the door we go. Out of nowhere, a group of Goldpuffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With the sword of courage in their hands, there's no fear holding them back as they slice through these monsters with... The monsters strike, but our shield stands strong. Now, our warriors know victory is ours.
Iris is a mom's favorite. I want her to see it too.
We should make our wish.
Yes.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true. She can tell her everything now. Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you. So many new stories you need to hear. Oh.
It's a very happy story.
Finders keepers. And just like that, the little warrior's wish has come true, putting a perfect ending to this adventure story. The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, telling her all the stories and words she has always wanted to tell. But the warrior's journey won't end here, as the path ahead is a long one.
Encore, Rover, thank you both so much. I finally got to see yes. I want to go back and tell my dad this story now, and tell him what my mother said to me. So, this is where we say goodbye.
Be sure to share our story with everyone.
I will. Goodbye.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of this story? The woolly about the campoo she went on. There are certain these stories. Yeah. Yeah. Encore had never thought of such an end. The story of the woolly warrior. Well, we're kind of no biggie. Let's be on the same team. Pinky promise. As a team, Pinky promise.